Hi everyone, this is a nice gentle stretch slash flow that you can do after a workout. So maybe you just got done with a run, a bike ride, or a HIIT activity. Coming to your mat and really taking the time to slow things down and stretch it out is a great way to set yourself up for the rest of the day, the evening, or whatever you have ahead after this. So whenever you're ready, grab your mat and let's get started. We're going to start today on all fours. Once you get there, just starting to sway side to side, really starting to slow things down, maybe starting to make some circles round and round, or moving back and forth, making this your own fun experiment. And tucking your toes, sitting back on your heels, making sure to untuck that pinky toe so it gets a bit of a stretch as well. Big inhale, arms lift. Exhale, pressing your palms together, just bringing them back to the base of your neck. This is a really gentle stretch for the upper body. Really breathing deep. If this is too much on your feet, you can always just come up a little bit, pressing back into your feet and your heels, and then slowly working your way back onto your heels. And taking a big inhale, arms lift. Exhale, walking it out into a child's pose, untucking your toes, bringing your knees apart, setting your hips back on your heels. And starting to tent up through the fingertips. So the palms are up off of the mat. The fingertips are pressing down, giving yourself a nice stretch through the upper body. Bring your elbows down onto the mat, pressing your palms together, bringing them back to the base of your spine. If you need a bit of a deeper stretch, just walking your elbows forward a bit. Bring your palms forward, pressing down into your palms, coming the whole way forward, pressing your hips into the mat, coming into an easy up dog. If this is too much for you, just coming down a bit. Maybe easy sway side to side. Keeping your knees down, shifting your hips up and back, tucking your toes, making your way into your downward dog. Once you get here, pedaling out through your feet, swaying your hips side to side, just like we did in the beginning of practice. It's big inhale, right leg lifts, down dog split, bending through the knee, opening up the hips, sweeping that leg through to the outer edge of that right hand, bringing down the back knee. Easy sway. If this is enough for you, you can stay up. If not, coming down onto your elbows. Not judging where you're at here, just really making this your own practice and allowing yourself to be exactly where you are. Big inhale, right arm lifts, bending through the back knee, maybe grabbing a hold of that back foot with that right hand. If that's not accessible, you can just reach back towards it with that knee bent or straight down on the mat. Releasing out of that, tucking your toes, shifting your hips up and back to a runner's stretch. Really just swaying side to side here, exploring with the feeling and sensation in that front leg. If you find a nice place that you really want to stay and breathe into, Just settling in there and taking your breath into that tense or tight spot. Shifting yourself forward, straightening out through the legs, folding over that front leg. And bending through your knees, taking a big inhale, lifting up into your high lunge. Exhale, planting your palms down, taking it back into your downward dog. Big inhale sweeps the left leg up, down dog split, bending through that knee, opening up the hips, and sweeping it forward to the outer edge of that left hand, back knee down. Settling here, or maybe bring your elbows down onto the mats. Big inhale, left arm sweeps up and back, either to or towards that back foot. Releasing out of that, tucking your back toes, shifting your hips up and back into your runner's stretch, allowing this to look and feel however is most beneficial for you. So maybe you allow yourself to settle into some movement here, or maybe you are softening into stillness. And sweeping yourself forward, lifting up through your hips, straightening out through the legs, folding over. Bending through that front knee, taking a big inhale, arms lift up into your high lunge. Exhale, palms plant, taking it back, downward dog. Big inhale, right leg lifts, down dog split, bending through the knee, opening up the hip. Maybe you tip it on over into a rock star. Maybe you just stay where you're at. Coming back into that down dog split. Sweeping it through, pigeon. Making this pigeon your own, so maybe you just stay up and walk yourself over to one side and then the other. Or maybe you fold it on over. Wherever you're at, walking your palms back, pressing down through your palms, tucking your back toes, taking it up and back into your downward dog. Big inhale, left leg lifts, down dog split, bending through that knee, opening up the hip, maybe tipping it on over into your rock star. Down dog split, into your pigeon. Don't feel as if you have to make this exactly how the last side was. Each side is different, and exploring with a different and open mindset to allow yourself to get the most benefit on each side is something to really play around with and explore. Whatever you have going on, pressing down through your palms, tucking your back toes, taking it into your downward dog. Walking your palms back to meet your feet, forward fold. Bringing your toes out, heels in, sinking down into a squat. Walking out onto all fours, taking it right back to where we started, just noticing the differences in your body now compared to the beginning of our stretching practice. And sitting back on your heels. You don't have to tuck your toes this time, just sitting back on your heels. Taking a big inhale, arms lift, palms plant together, closing your eyes as you bring your thumbs into your chest. Allowing yourself this moment of softness, of silence, and of restoration. And taking a nice big inhale. Nice long exhale. And opening your eyes whenever you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I will see you next time.